They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, so I would be a fool to leave my eyes exposed. In the dark I glow, I got neo soul, so with my eyes closed I can see a lot when it's told. I've been exposed, the stories of rose made with pure gold, pearly white gates with the diamond handles. Trying to hustle hard so my family can go down Wall Street without them folks calling us broke. I've been rich before, bro, but not in this lifetime. These kids got swag, but it's not quite like mine. Walked in the crib, my girl watching that Lifetime. She hit me with a question, now I'm dialing my lifeline. My life is like a show that hasn't made it to prime time. I'ma skip that prime time and chill in the limelight. A 9mm don't shoot like a 4.5. Mathematic flow, boy, I'm spitting that Einstein. Dog, I swear I must have killed that pussy like 9 times. Now she spoiled and she wanna dine to some fine wine. We ain't jewelry shopping, but you just picked a fine time. Peace, I gotta go, I drop you off at the bus line. I used to kick dirt, now when I travel, I touchdown. Who's gonna make you eat dirt for talking about us? Nah, used to be a boy, I'm on my grown man-ish. And if your life sucks, I'm trying to get to know that bitch. If he's cool, then baby, I'm cold as shit. Matter of fact, I don't know nobody cold as this. I'm built for this ish, they trying to study my blueprints. I'm so Swayze, like I studied the blueprint.
Money coming in, so we up now. When I was broke, they wouldn't touch down. Started from the bottom of the bed, man. Had to get it fat, want no vision.
We was lights out, trying to find a way out. Damn, look where I'm at now. I used to be on rocky grounds, but it's solid now. Homies I used to call friends, they ain't solid now. Situations change, I got problems now. Never worry about the haters, focused on the win. When I was down and out, they weren't focused in. Get a little bread, they all focused in. I chose to look at life through a different lens. And my lady stayed down for it all. Take flight, touchdown, we don't round trip at all. We stay, fuck up the towns and the mall. It's her day for being down for the cause.
Oh, it's day before the congregations of millions of Game Pass subscribers around the world get together, please. On this day before our blessed Sunday, before we are blessed with an abundance of day and date in Game Pass.
Yes, Lord, yes.
The day before we are blessed with abundance of first-party titles.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you.
The day before we are blessed with no more Xbox has no games. Can I get a Game Pass in the chat? The Game congregation Pass. We gather today in celebration of the Xbox community. And we want to thank everybody in the chat that has showed up, all 29 of y'all. Yes, it's going to be one of those shows, man. We for the show up and we for the show out. And we also want to say, before we get started, I still got my church voice on, but because I feel it today. I feel the power of the Xbox within my soul, player. You could clip this too. You could clip it. But we will be going live. We will have a live reaction to the show tomorrow, okay? It'll be 12 noon my time. It'll be 1 o'clock 7:06 gamer time. And so we're going to make that happen. Hope that y'all tune in and enjoy the festivities with us. We will have the ladies cooking in the kitchen and back. Get you a good old plate of soul food.
Praise Phil.
Good old plate of soul food. Biscuits and gravy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Biscuits and gravy.
Yes.
So before we get started, we're going to do our due diligence today and give respect to the Game Pass congregation that showed up for this momentous occasion. So we're going to call y'all name out. We're going to be respectful. Yes, this is going to be a messy show. This is going to be a messy show. It's going to get real messy, okay? So we're going to start from the top and start shouting out people's names, and then we're going to get started. We're going to get started. May the church say Game Pass, okay?
Game
we got
Pass.
Bria. What's up, Bria? We got Focus 20SF. We got who else? 22, but who else? Phenom, what's up? We got
What up,
Titus with the tight. No, I ain't gonna do you like that. My bad for putting you out there like that, but Game Pass, absolutely, brother. We got Master Silk 40, we got Iron Mike, we got Aaron, we got LBK Legends 07. Joe Punk
What
ass.
up, LBK?
Joe Punk ass. It's cool. Thank you for supporting the show, though, brother. You too will be captivated in the
Oh
awesomeness.
man,
that
I
is
know we
Game
ain't doing it
Pass,
like that.
brother.
He said Xbox is dog shit.
Yeah,
Man,
he coming up pulling with this bull crap. Okay.
you'll see.
We
You'll
got
see.
IT. I don't know if that's Shabu or Zach. And then we got who else? We got those ain't none of your business. Ain't none of your business. What's good, Queen? We got no source of income. We're gonna find something for you, player. We gonna find something. We got pack a pal, pack a pal. Hey, yo, that pack a pal. Hey, you legend for that pack a pal, bro. That pack a pal fire. Shout out to Steph, keep it in a G. And shout out to everybody that's watching that's not in the chat. Just we ask that you join the conversation at some point. Be a part of the festivities. No matter if you agree with us or disagree with us, as long as you enjoy the conversation. You feel me? Now, I know y'all haven't seen us in a minute. So we got a lot of things to talk about, fellas. Mello, 706. We had the Summer Game Fest that just took place. Had a few game announcements. We had some leaks that showed up this week prior to. Sony showed up to Summer Game Fest with some stuff. Game Pass had a great time at Summer Game Fest.
Praise Phil.
Praise
Phil.
All praise be to Phil. We can feel it in the air. Game Pass. You feel me? So it was a lot of stuff this week. But we're going to start off with the most controversial stuff this week, okay? And that is The Last of Us. Well, you know what? Do you want to do your recap of Summer Game Fest, or do you just want to go into the bullshit?
Let's do the recap first.
Okay, let's do the recap. We're going to do the Summer Game Fest recap. I'm going to get their opinions on what they saw. Shout out to Double O Mello. He got the recap playing in his window right there. Great technology. That brother is a gearhead. Got technology everywhere. So we're going to start off with their recap. I'm going to see how they felt about the show, the favorite things they saw, what they was looking forward to the show prior to, and then the end result of it. So who want to go first? Go ahead,
no, you can crack it if you want to. Go ahead.
The gamer.
Happily.
Let's go. Noah, what's good, brother? How do you feel about
bro?
Summer Game Fest, man?
Summer Game Fest, actually, in my opinion, it was great. I liked it. I give it a B+.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're mighty generous. I saw a lot of C's and D's out there yesterday, all across the web. We need to know why you giving it a B+, man. This is different. What's up? Talk to us.
For me, what topped it off for me was the Game Pass announcements.
Okay.
This Summer Game Fest saved me some money.
I figured
thanks to Xbox Game Pass. I love saving money.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredders coming to Game Pass day one.
Mm-hmm.
They showed off the Warzone Dark Hammer. That's coming to Game Pass. Well, we knew that, but still, we got to see more of the gameplay.
The Vermintide thing or the
the Dark Tide.
The Dark Tide.
Game Pass. I love, bro. I'm a fan of Vermintide, so
we played Vermintide for a minute. We played Vermintide for a minute. I remember we used to play that. I don't know how much time I got. Y'all gonna go check and see my time anyway. I'll go check my time on that. But I know me and Noah was playing that for a while. I had fell back, but he had kept playing. It was pretty tough too. It wasn't an easy game. Them hordes of enemies they tough. They pretty tough. Okay, keep going.
Shout out to Hydra. He said, "No, you buy every game. Fuck out of here with your saving buddy."
This brother play anything. I knew he was gonna give it a high score. He don't care what it is. Okay, keep going.
Man, bro, I don't. Let me correct. I don't like everything. I don't play anything, but I will try anything. Like I have, there's certain games I like more than others. I think I have a bigger variety than most.
Okay,
but there's some games that I prefer. Some genres I prefer over other games, and I like the whole Warhammer thing, like the
that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
What
and it's different from the Vermintide one because Vermintide you had swords and shit. You able to have spells and choose different. This got guns. You going in guns blazing with big weapons. So
Yeah, that's
Is
more
it
modern.
co-op? Is it like
4-player co-op, online
Oh,
co-op,
that's even better.
just like
Okay.
Vermintide. Yeah.
Another game we can add to our state of gaming streaming night. So we're gonna start streaming co-op games. So we're not just gonna give you podcasts. We're gonna get games that we all can play together, and we're gonna stream them and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. But keep going. I ain't gonna keep it to Game Pass.
We've seen this before, but what was that? The Fight Express, a Midnight Fight Express. That's day one Game Pass.
Oh man, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that.
And there was another one.
Game Pass. I think the Sega joint. That Humankind. I know that said Game Pass.
Oh yeah.
But it was a Sega joint called Humankind, but I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I just caught the end of it.
That Callisto project, we got a bigger view of what that game would be. Man, that game looks amazing. It's like the goriness and the action, the atmosphere. I can't wait to play that. I'm more excited for that game than I am Dead Space Remake.
Okay.
The Callisto. But yeah, one thing I did notice is there were more exclusives for Xbox announced at this game show than PlayStation. I don't recall seeing any PlayStation only games at Summer Game. Well, some for the last game. I mean, but the remake of a remake of a remaster. That's a PlayStation exclusive. But outside of that, I mean, cup overfloweth on Xbox, bro. This is the first time I think we've seen more Xbox exclusives announced than what's on PlayStation in its totality. When you take all the shows, so what we've seen so far, and we still haven't seen the Xbox show. So things looking good for Xbox.
Okay. So those are the games that stuck out to you at the show. You are what about Street Fighter 6? Was you happy with what you saw with that?
Well, they showed that it state of play, so I was,
How did you like the Gal character that they showed you? You're not really
Gal on. Yeah, I like Street Fighter. Gal look like he on steroids.
Okay.
Yeah,
they do.
Gal look crazy.
They got that boy buff and clean.
Hey, he look like a cheap player, bro. No, dog. I might cut the game. If me and you boot up and you pick Gal, I might just disconnect, bro.
That nigga on the Air Force field with the thick ass construction boots on with them jeans, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Gal look cheesy, bro. Oh no, dog. Oh no, he might be one of them characters. You say, hey, bro, like, hey, you can't pick Gal. You can pick anybody but Gal.
Yeah, anybody but Gal. Yo, shout out to Warhammer 62 Esports. That's crazy. He got Warhammer in his name. I want to do Warhammer. Actually plays Warhammer. Warhammer 62 Esports and gaming with the $5. Warhammer 40K, baby. Yes, they need more Warhammer games. So he's definitely an enthusiast of that game. So so that's the things that stuck out to you pretty much of that show, and why you give it a B+ was because Game Pass.
I ain't gonna lie, the biggest announcement for me was the Ninja Turtles. Like they went in Game Pass
co-op, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Not one, not two, not three, not four.
I grew up on beat 'em ups, Final Fight, Ninja Turtles. Like,
bro,
me and my brother used to fight over the pizza. I have full health and I steal the pizza from him, but it was like that, beat 'em up. So,
bro, the arcade, bro. Like, people talk about like Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat and Tekken back in the arcade days. Yeah. The Ninja Turtle arcade, which had a big cabinet, we had a 4-player co-op. It was big enough for you to have space between the players that was
spinning quarters, bro. Just popping quarters in. Game over. Mama, I need another quarter.
That cabinet used to go crazy.
Facts, bro.
Used to go
Double
crazy,
Dragon,
bro.
X-Men, Ninja Turtles.
Them cabinets used to get rocked just as much as the fighter cabinets. Don't get it twisted now.
Facts.
Don't get it, nigga. People was pulling up in the arcades, bro, to pull up to the Ninja Turtle cabinets and you know what I'm saying, and Save April and all that stuff with the yellow suit on, because back in the day, April was fine. April was fine in the Ninja Turtle movies. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing they always got April right. April was always fine in the Ninja Turtle movies. Okay, so that's good. That's good, bro. So basically, you got out of was Game Pass.
Game Pass.
And we got a lot of surprises yesterday too. I didn't know it was gonna be that many Game Pass announcements like that.
Me neither.
That was crazy.
And then,
go ahead.
Yeah, and I know we're talking about the remake later, but
yeah,
that was boring. But yeah, Mello, you ready?
Yes, thirsty. What up?
Mello, what's good,
Top of the Deuce. I'm sorry, man. I had some family things to do real quick.
What's popping with the population plan? How you feel about this?
Okay, so
Summer Game Pass. Talk to the people.
I'm gonna give Summer with decent. It was decent. I like the pacing. They showed a lot of games.
Okay.
And they ended on a cliffhanger, which killed everybody, but that's neither here nor there. As for the games that I like that they dropped, Street Fighter, they were starting to tell me now while I was in the Discord that it isn't the Street Fighter that I thought it was gonna be, where you create a fighter, go into the little sandbox world and fight like Ryu, Ken, and all them on like some story mode stuff. So kind of dueling on that whole fan base shit with that, but it's okay. I still check it out.
Wait, what is that dude? This is a creative player or something?
No, the dude that you was watching, I guess his name was Jack or Lucky, one of the characters that's in the game or whatever. So I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. But it is what it is. Street Fighter. Okay. The Alien game was dope. I like that. What they showed with the Alien game. It was like at the beginning.
Okay.
Pastor Joe put me on. I don't know how the hell I missed it, but it's called Routine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the one.
That was the one. That was the one you was talking about.
I didn't even see it.
And that's exclusive.
I went and go check that out. I said, "Hold on, that's a Mount Alley, a survival. A horror game. Oh yeah, we there."
That shit look
shout out to Outriders. They didn't give up on their game. I'm liking what I seen with the content that they actually adding in and dropping. I definitely will be revisiting that game once that content drops.
Yeah.
Layers of Fear was a dope PC port. Another horror game that I liked, that I seen that was on the the little presentation. Cuphead got some new content dropping, which was dope within itself. Ninja Turtles, you already know it's Ninja Turtles. Like you said, if y'all have played Simpsons and Ninja Turtle back in the day, that's an automatic grab.
Nice.
Warhammer, I already had that coming day one. It was day zero out the gate. I've been praising that game since its existence. I'm already there. Looks even better now from what they previously showed.
Okay.
I found out Atomic Heart, even though they didn't show it, Atomic Heart is not canceled. It's coming out later.
It's not delayed. They tried to tell us it was delayed
this year.
With all these rumors, like I told y'all again, if it ain't coming out the horse's mouth, I don't believe it.
This year. What they say on Z Show?
Stalker 2 is also having rumors of coming out. They trying to push it late December, November-ish. So again, all of that he say, she say.
Wait.
If it ain't confirmed, don't believe it. But I'm gonna digress on that. The Quarry, I was hyped about the Quarry until I actually seen what the Quarry was, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
The Quarry,
the Quarry, or whatever that shit is. The Quarry.
Oh, the Quarry, man.
The one you was streaming. The one you was streaming.
Yo, it start off on a high note, but then it's just. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm like 2 or 3 hours in. Ain't nobody died yet, bro. I ain't trying to spoil it, but ain't nobody died yet.
It's like you playing a Netflix movie. Like no disrespect to him.
You know, no one got it, Hydra. You know, bro, he brought it. He got it.
Like,
I got it, Hydra. I got it. I'm about to listen.
Bro. They do know I was gonna get it.
I was cool.
Ain't nobody died yet, though. I don't care about this. I don't care about these characters' background.
I'm following the story. I'm like, okay, cool. It's like an action. It's like an action movie, but I'm like, all you doing is just clicking the buttons. So yeah, I'm good on that one.
It ain't even the button clicking. Ain't nobody died yet, fellow.
Like,
hey,
it's
a goofy premise too, though, because.
I don't want to
spoil the story. I don't want to spoil the story.
I don't understand the premise of it, because it's like you give us a movie and then you click in certain things, and then when you take control of the person, it's just you highlight this, look at this, and then that's it. Y'all solve all the clues for you. So I'm thinking it was more like it give you a puzzle with it, and it doesn't. It's
Well,
like
it's all about choices and finding certain things, but it's like certain choices will cause certain choices will cause certain characters to die. But ain't nobody died yet.
So you ain't been making the right choices to kill nobody.
I'm making the right choices if they staying alive. I want to see some death.
So I was hyped for it yesterday, and then once I saw the game and people been watching it, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
Did I talk? Oh, Warframe shot my best developers ever. I like them guys. They have not keep dumping out new content for Warframe. It's looking good. It's looking better. Man, that game look dope. Definitely gonna be checking out their content as well. So all in all, it was a good showing to me. Oh, and Cuphead got some new content also.
Yeah.
So
that's a miss. That should have been Game Pass. But
I'm disappointed in myself because when Warframe first came out, I played it. You know, even though I know what I was doing or the premise of what I was doing in the world, but the combat in there was fire. Right?
Yeah.
And the fact from where the game started, so the community that they built now with it, and the evolution of that game is fucking incredible, bro. It's insane.
Now they built a story to it. It's like they actually listen to their community. They built a story around it now.
Yeah.
You still got multiple worlds. They got the dojo built into the game now.
Yeah. At first they didn't have a story.
Bills.
Yep.
You can actually sell animals in the game and weapons and armor. So it's dope. Bro, that team over there is phenomenal. I like what they brought to it with the content, and it's been out well over 10 years and it's still dropping nothing but heat. So
and I think at one point Sony and either Sony or Microsoft or either one of them was trying to purchase them.
Hopefully it was Microsoft because it would have been nice, but
I think either one. I think Sony tried if not both, if I'm not mistaken.
They remind me of CD Projekt Red. They got that freedom, but they really passionate about he's really passionate about the game. And then his team, right behind
that community is huge, like millions. They got millions of players over there that's deeply invested in that game, and they just did an incredible job. Go ahead, Noah.
Oh, hit me up, Mello. They create in the chat says, now what games was an Xbox exclusive that got announced this summer Game Fest? Routine was one.
It's coming to Xbox and PC.
Player Alana, that was another one. It was like 3 or 4 of them. That was like PC and Xbox and no PlayStation logo.
Well, we'll say this: exclusive to the ecosystem, meaning that they'll be residing in PC and Xbox ecosystem.
At this point, every game coming to PC, bro. So at this point,
that's why I said don't exclusives exist because everything going to PC.
I really don't care.
There was a few of them. There was quite a few of them announced that like you'll see Xbox, you'll see PC, and there was no PlayStation logo. But that's unprecedented. Like normally it's PlayStation. And we'll be looking for the Xbox logo. Or you have to go Google, say this should come in Xbox. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like that this year.
Okay.
I'm about to say, but the pacing of the show was pretty good. So all in all, I kind of give it 7. I get a 7 out of 10.
Okay, 7 out of 10. Okay, 7 out of 10. Noah gave it a B+. Now, okay, so I missed, I think, the first half of the show because I fell asleep.
Narcoleptic.
I fell asleep right here in this chair, right here, and I woke up and the show had already started. But from what I seen in the pacing, I was surprised of all of the titles that had Game Pass on them. Right, we're not even at the Microsoft show, and the Ninja Turtles wasn't. Man, that was epic. That was a big get. The Ninja Turtles. We've been hearing about Dark Tide for the longest. That was announced at the last show. Now we get to see and play those games this year. My take is, I give it probably a good a good. I'm in that range with Mello, 6 or 7 out of 10. I wouldn't give them a B plus. If I judge the show based on the things that they show for Xbox and Game Pass, yeah, I will be up in that range with Noah in terms of giving it a B plus because we wasn't expecting those many games, the routines. We knew about the Dark Tides. We didn't expect. They were saying Atomic Heart was going to get delayed to next year. That's coming out this year. So a lot of Game Pass titles and a lot of variety, and that's what I meant about diversity. A lot of the times they try to we try to clown Microsoft and try to judge them on first party titles alone. But what they do from indie to AA and AAA for Game Pass is incredible because you get some of the best indie games, you get some of the best AA games, and you get some of the best AAA games all in Game Pass. Now you kind of add that to what they're about to do first party tomorrow. Game Pass is winning right now, bro. Just think what Mello and we get Ninja Turtles this year. We get Dark Tide this year. We get Atomic Heart this year. I don't know if the routine game come out this year. Then you still got Stalker 2 that they now saying they trying to drop for this. All this content is in Game Pass day and date. You feel day and date.
That's
and then we still ain't even got to the first party stuff that they said they're trying to drop 5 to 7 first party IPs between July, between the next fiscal year, the next 12 months. In the 2023 fiscal year starts July 1st of this year through June of 2023 next year. So between July of this year going into next year, they're trying to give us 5 to 7 first-party games, right? And before the show tomorrow, they just went crazy with Summer Game Fest with indies and AA's and AAA. This is fucking incredible.
Only thing on downside that I felt, I didn't hear anything about Somerville, which I wanted to check that game out.
You're gonna get that tomorrow.
And they never said anything about Scorn, which I think
I think we'll see that tomorrow. I think we see Somerville and Scorn, but we'll get to that later in the show because we're definitely going to give our expectations for tomorrow and what we're looking forward to see. But I will give this show based on what I saw. Street Fighter is cool. It looked way different than the Street Fighter that we grew up with, but times change, the game has changed, so you change with the technology. So I haven't played the Street Fighter in a while. Street Fighter 5 damn near crashed my PlayStation 5, so I never booted it up again. So that shit was over. But I give it a show around a 6 out of 7. I think they didn't have a big enough presence of big titles that people was looking for. I think people thought that PlayStation was going to have a bigger presence at this show since they only gave y'all a 30-minute state of play with pretty much multiplayer games. And I give it a 6 out of 7. So now we could get to the end of the show. They ended. I don't think it was an ending on a high note because when dude from Naughty Dog came out, I'm instantly thinking, and they got to talking about factions. I say, finally, we're about to see gameplay from factions. We're about to see what this game is that they've been holding back for the last 2 years.
Hold that thought, Post. Hold that thought.
Go ahead, player. Go ahead, player.
Before we move.
Okay.
No matter what you think of these games, right?
Yeah.
2 more games got announced exclusively for console exclusively for Xbox.
What?
They got announced today at Future Game Show. One was Airport Simulator, and the other one was Power Wash Simulator.
And they all in Game Pass.
I don't know if they're in Game Pass, but they are exclusive to the console, at least as of now. There was no PlayStation announcement. But just want to throw that in there, you know. We'll take all wins, small wins.
Look,
I don't care if it was tic-tac-toe. If it's exclusive, we calling it out today, brother. You can play it everywhere.
You can say Power Wash.
This motherfucker said Power Wash.
Play Simulator.
Yeah, bro.
This brother knew.
We about to start doing 9 to 5.
What is power wash? You wash your cars?
You washing cars? Oh, you at
washing
the car
everything.
wash.
You washing buildings, trains, trucks.
Oh man. Hey, no, stop this, bro. We can't get on PlayStation,
bro,
about them having walking simulators.
They got UPS simulator on PlayStation, and nobody blinked an eye. So we're gonna celebrate car wash simulator, all right?
Okay, so we'll say it like this: we got games for everybody.
It's a variety.
You feel me? It's a variety. We're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do
It's
it.
a variety.
Y'all gotta forgive my brother.
Y'all want to wash some cars? Y'all want to carry niggas nugget? Make sure they
get I don't care what it is. I'm tallying it up, bro. It could be tic-tac-toe, Pong. Nigga, it could be Connect 4. If it ain't on PlayStation, we counting it.
He just sent me off.
This man said car wash simulator.
Bro, he just sent me off. This brother say
working at Speedway next.
He cut me off too. He say, hold on, Post.
Breaking news.
Before we move forward, breaking news. We got 2 more exclusives. What's good? No, I'm thinking he about to make. We got Airplane Simulator and Power.
We're gonna be playing vending machine simulator. We gotta put the chips in the vending machine on time.
Forgive my brother. Forgive my brother. Hey, he gonna play him too. He gonna play him. Yo. That boy gonna watch the blue cars.
Let me see what that achievement. Let's see what that achievement looks looking like.
He gonna do it.
Breaking news.
I'm gonna power wash the hell out of cars. Do you hear me? I'm gonna power wash the hell out of shit.
You ain't seen nobody scrub rims like I scrub rims.
4K 60, 12 flops. Let's go.
And I do interior.
4K 60, upscaled.
Look at the water physics on this car wash simulator.
Look at the water.
And you know I'm
the suds in the bucket.
Listen, all over that car.
You see the bubbles in the bucket? Only on the Series X.
The fidelity. That's some ray tracing right there.
Yo.
Oh my God.
This is great.
Hey, but the best part is online co-op. What's good?
We won't be doing no stream for that. I can tell you that, motherfucker.
Yo, he got us out here wilding, bro. Oh shit. Bro, I'm talking about this, bro.
Proper jewels.
That's the homie though. The homie play everything. He gonna get them achievements and get up out of there, bro. Okay. All right, so next, like we were saying, bro, the ending was underwhelming to me. All right, and the reason why I say that is because they started off talking about factions, right? And I'm assuming they about to show factions for the first time. We finally get to see what they've been working on, and instead of that, they don't give us really no information on the game. They give us concept art and then tell us we gotta wait to next year, 2023.
Concept art cool now.
Concept art cool now.
Huh? Oh, wait till next year? Huh?
Hold on. I'm sorry to tell you. No, you got to rephrase that because he ain't say wait till next year. The gentleman said wait till next year. The person himself said, we have some content coming. You'll hear something next year.
You'll hear something about it next year.
It's all about wording. Like I was trying to tell these fools back here that was trying to argue this whole message up and down about this game. It's all about wording. Yeah. And when they sit here and tell you we about to do something groundbreaking for fractions, they talking about for Naughty Dog standards, not for gaming as a whole.
Yeah.
All I see is a battle royale. But they killed it with the concept
it's gonna be
art.
There too.
They killed it with the concept art. The man came out there. They told somebody in the back, "Hey, we're gonna give you $5. We need you to get some crayons, pencils, and stencils. Trace this up real quick and put it on the screen. That's all you got."
And then it's standalone, so it's gonna be with its own story now added. So they're gonna charge you separate from what you pay for The Last of Us. Too, because people was expecting factions.
I gave up a lot of my energy on this prior. I wish we would have had this show earlier, but it's neither here nor there because I was heated with this because, again, my $8 was put into The Last of Us.
Okay, we're gonna get to that.
bruh. As a multiplayer lover of that game, I feel let down and disappointed. I feel bamboozled.
Okay, we're gonna let you talk about it. Shout out to Stephen, keep it G with the $4.99. My brother Noah getting ready for when them stocks and bonds fall.
Oh, bro, tell me about it, bro. I'm hurting, dog. I need Game Pass more than ever now. Gas prices, stocks, 401k, all of it's red, bro.
Oh man, everything getting red right now, man.
Tesla stocks again 301, dropping down to 250 a share again.
Yep,
bro.
So let's get to the end. Why it was underwhelming? They announced what everybody already knew was coming. The Last of Us remake. Okay, and it's the game, the single player game. Pretty much, probably with the graphics and the physics. In the AI of Last of Us 2 incorporated in it. It is a remake, not a remaster. They're charging you $70 for it. And then I think they said the Firefly edition is $99 that come with additional gadgets or something like that, a steel book, and then the prequel to Last of Us. And that's for $99. And then just the game by itself that comes with no multiplayer is $70. So they're charging you just like they did with Demon Souls. What do you guys think about this?
Well, in context to the show, right? The biggest problem with the announcement, outside of it being leaked, is they spent more time talking about the TV show than anything.
Yeah.
It felt like one of those TV moments. Like,
yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't care about the TV show during a gaming event like this. So that was a big miss. And then I don't know, like the story is not going to change. The gameplay a little bit because they added the new animations and it's supposed to kind of play similar to Last of Us 2. I get that. But to charge somebody, this game is what 9 years old, came out in 2013. To charge somebody like it's a brand new experience, I feel some type of way about that. I think this stuff like this is what's going to cost Sony at the end. In the end, like look at what your competitors doing. They're throwing games in Game Pass, third party and first party alike. You know, most of the indie game stuff are like cheaper. Yeah. And now they dropping. Now you got this $70 game. You got this Firefly edition. You're not really getting anything out of it. It's not a bad thing that they're releasing the game, but it's a little underwhelming.
You know what? Go ahead, Mello. Go talk your shit.
This is bullshit at its finest. If you want to see what pimping and prostitution is, check out Sony. Because this is exactly what the problem is, that y'all sit here and say, oh, we want new experiences. We want new content. We want we don't want to play old games. We played that already. And
that's what they say Sony give them.
This is a perfect example because they only gave you the single player. They didn't give you no more content. They didn't add on to the story. They didn't give you like an extended version and say, oh, we got alternate endings.
A director's cut or none of that.
None of that shit is in this damn game. Remind you, it's $70. Then on top of that, you remove content. You remove content. Again, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how you feel. I don't want to hear that. Oh, I just played the story. I don't do the multiplayer shit. I put on that fucking game yesterday, and there was full lobbies of people playing multiplayer Last of Us.
Still on Last of Us multiplayer?
Bro, them niggas is level 9,999 on some Dragon Ball Z type shit. They're still in there playing that fucking game to this day. And like Noah just said, it's 6 to 7 years old. So you literally said, fuck them. And we gonna double down on the game that we already done repackaged 3 damn times to you. You can literally get it at the retail store for $8 fucking and then free on PS Plus. Once I just found out, we gonna re-give it to you for $70 damn because we redid the engine off the game of Last of Us 2, which you can play that damn game. This is stupid as hell. If you support this shit, you are dumb as fuck. You are the problem with gaming, period. This is the reason why these motherfuckers ain't creating no new damn games, and they keep rewrapping the same shit. This go for Microsoft as well as these niggas, because that shit don't make any damn sense. I'm getting just a single player, which most of you motherfuckers, y'all can sit here and pretend and act as if you didn't beat that fucking game, or you didn't sit down and watch Twitch and look at the damn story or jump on YouTube. That shit is played the fuck out. These motherfuckers is popping y'all ass out for this shit. 1, 2, this is how fucked up it is, Post, because
Talk your shit, brother. You got it.
The bastards could have did this. And I'm gonna give you, and I ain't no motherfucking developer. I'm starting to learn this shit. Like, I'm literally starting to get in the realm of actually doing some gaming shit. So I'm starting to learn some shit on how you can do certain things. These little punk motherfuckers could have literally said, hey, we're gonna do a beta test. We're gonna do a beta stream. We're gonna give you the multiplayer in this form. Because I had some time to sit down and think about this shit, Post. Yeah. They sat down and said they built this game from the ground up for the PS5. So that means you took a team, ported, did all of the movement, animated character movement, all
everything.
That shit. Redid it for the PS fucking 5. You could have did that same shit with the multiplayer, test the movement out on multiplayer. And say, yo, okay, it's the same game as Last of Us 1. We just tweaked up the multiplayer a little bit, gave y'all a new insight because the net code is still there, it's still fucking active. Here you go for $70. And in the process of doing that, you could have analyzed, you could have tinkered with, you could have figured it out, like how Rainbow Six has done fucking how Ubisoft have done Rainbow Six. They've altered that game through the past years, changed it up, gave you new characters, new styles, and all that shit, new mapping, and then came out and said, hey, man, this is the big motherfucking battle royale that we finna give you motherfuckers. I'm finna spoil this shit, because this is what the fuck they finna give y'all goofy asses, because they talking about we got in-game stories and that. Man, all the fuck they finna do is copy what the fuck Division did, I mean. Where you got certain missions and certain little story scripts into the multiplayer world.
You talking about factions?
Yes, just like Grand Theft Auto Online. You got little story missions that you can do in the world, and then you go out into the multiplayer world and try to survive.
You talking about on Last of Us?
He talking about what he think they're gonna do for factions.
Because the key shit that he showed me when they did that damn concept art bullshit was the people on the fucking ground, and they kept talking about it's gonna be a big world. It's gonna be a heavy, it's gonna be a heavy world that you have to explore. They just finna do a game as a service, live fucking service with multiple people in the fucking world, and you're gonna have various missions out the fucking game. That's one of the damn sections. And then, of course, they're going to have the team deathmatch and all that shit. They plan on these motherfuckers as if they doing something monumental when they fucking not.
They not. And to that Mellow, and shout out to Iron Mike, he said they reused motion capture and posted new assets on them. It's not really a remake. It's not really rebuilt from the ground up. It's definitely not rebuilt from the ground up, because The Last of Us 2 was made for the PS4. So they using the dude
on the goddamn stage said it his damn self when he was talking to the actors. He said, hey, did y'all go and play the game to get back into the field of so y'all could bring the energy to the goddamn Netflix movie? And they said, one girl lied, yeah, we did. Dude was like, nah, I went to 2. They ain't did none of that shit.
They lied,
did that,
bro.
They rocked the same fucking animations, the same shit. They said they did the PC port with the assets. They took all the original assets and they ported that shit over from The Last of Us 2.
This remake can run on PS4, bro. Let's be real.
This shit is fucking insane. And if y'all fucking pay for this shit, you motherfuckers are fucking slow as fuck. I mean remedial. I mean, you motherfuckers that sit here and have all the goddamn energy y'all have in the fucking world for Microsoft and all the shit that they do. I for damn sure ain't never seen them do some shit like this. Even with Gears of War, it was totally fucking different. And it had more content, and they didn't remove shit.
Yep. I will say this.
Halo Master Chief, regardless of how it fucking released. The motherfucker came out. You can see the updated version of the shit in game. They did not remove no fucking content from you. You had all of that shit at the whim of your motherfucking fingertips at day fucking 0 on to this day, to this point. These motherfuckers just said, oh, we just gonna give them the story. And from what the Sony niggas say, the fucking Last of Us 1 story was trash to 2. So why the fuck are they re-rocking the same fucking game to y'all goofy ass niggas with the same identical story? Like, that shit is fucking amazing to me.
Yo, hey, I had to give my man the flow. He was pretty upset. And I gave him the flow because Mello played The Last of Us 1 and beat it. He also played the multiplayer. So he has y'all can't say he capping because he has time invested in the single player and the multiplayer. Okay. So shout out to Ballin' Harder with the $10. Now I know why there's a baby formula shortage. Sony milking The Last of Us is nasty. And they say the Series S holding back game and shake my damn head. Okay, so now y'all can say I'm capped. Like, I started The Last of Us 1, but the AI and shit was so bad and the controls were so bad. I didn't finish that shit. But I do want to say this. I don't even know where to start with this shit. When Microsoft did Gears Ultimate, they didn't strip any content from it. They updated Gears. They kept the online and everything. When we got the Master Chief Collection, they gave us something that was never done before. They gave us what? Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4, and Halo ODS, all in one bundle.
Well, ODST and Reach came later, but we got it free though.
They added those games. ODST and Reach came later, but we got them free. They didn't charge us additional for those games. Not only that, though, all of those games are created with different engines, right? So it was the first time you got 4 or 5 games with different engines working simultaneously and integrated into each other. And you able to switch from Halo 1 to 2 to 3. If you on Halo 3 multiplayer, you get the playlist from all the other Halos, including the maps. I don't think people really understand what Microsoft did. The intelligence it took for them to do what they did with the Master Chief Collection. And guess what? It came in Game Pass, right? And you was able to buy it, and it sold on PC. And guess what? We didn't get charged $70 for it, right? They added ODST and Reach later, right? Kept the same content there, upgraded the graphics, allow you to switch between the classic graphics and the up-to-date, and they still add shit to this day to those games, and we ain't paid a dime. So don't tell me, well, what about Master Chief and Halo and shit? Because Microsoft don't pull no shit like this. I'm finna talk my shit.
And it play 120 frames per second.
And it play 120 frames per second. Fuck is we doing here? I'm finna talk my shit today.
Talk that shit, brother. Talk that shit.
When y'all talk about the Gears collection, is not happening from what I'm told. It's fake. So don't sit up here and say Microsoft for the announce Gears collection tomorrow, because I'm told that shit was fake. It's not happening. If it happened, then shit, maybe I got the wrong motherfucking information. But all I know, when Microsoft re-rock something, we get a plus, not a negative, not a Michael. Thou don't take it away, thou give it. What are we doing here?
Praise Phil.
What are we doing here? Cut that. The congregation say Game Pass. I'm gonna talk my motherfucking shit today. What are we doing here? Huh? Huh? Every time Microsoft goes back and brings out a product that was all, we get bonuses.
More.
Huh? We get more. That's why Master Chief Collection is to this day is one of the most played Halos to this day. It's still being played. And it's still being updated. And we ain't pay for additional nothing. They ain't take away nothing.
No, that's even to the point, too, Post, because even if we was paying for it, you didn't take shit away. You gave
take
more.
nothing away.
That's the prime. That's the 100% thing there, period. Not taking shit from Last of Us. The game is good. It's a great story-driven game, but how the fuck do you subtract?
And ask to pay more.
Can we keep it? Can we keep it real though?
This hell fucking Naughty Dog as the fucking king of gaming. How?
Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real.
I'm finna go deeper. Go ahead, brother.
The Last of Us, the first one, was trash compared to
the
the second one.
I ain't agreeing to that.
I'm gonna tell you why. Most of the game happens off screen. For one,
what?
There's like a 6 month time skip, a 6 or 9 month time skip in the game, right? So most of the bond between Ellie and Joel happens off screen. For one, right? Two, most of the game it's an escort mission. Your job is to escort Ellie to the lab. The girl that gives you Ellie to take to the lab, she beats you there. So what the fuck was the point of you escorting her if she could have got there 6 months ago?
Quick, what? Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Am I lying, Mello? Am I lying?
Hold on, Mello. He kind of got you right there. Before y'all two start debating, I see you scratching your chin there, Mello. He might
lying, Mello.
Wait, hold on. Hey, no, rerock that again.
Says, I need you to take Ellie here.
Hold on, no, rerock that again. I need to hear that again. Go ahead, break that down again.
The chick that gives you Ellie and say, hey, Joe, I need you to get Ellie to the lab because it's too dangerous. She beats you there. She's there like a whole 6 months before you get there. And then it's a 6 month time skip in the game. So the bonding between Ellie and Joel happens off screen. You don't even see it during the game.
What?
This shit was poorly written.
Wait. Hold on. This, you mean to tell me, well, thank you for educating me on this. You mean to tell me that this wonderful bond that PlayStation Nation is always talking about happens off screen? You don't see it?
In the game, it says 6 months late, like a SpongeBob. 6 months later. And then there you are.
The girl that was supposed to take Ellie there, she gets there before y'all. 6 months. So she had 6 months prior to y'all getting there.
Yeah, it's some 6 months. It was a 9 month skip, but she's there like she beat you that 6 months or 3 months. She's like, yeah, boy, bring her here, Joe. I've been here. I've been sitting here waiting for you for 6 months, 3 months, or however. But I don't get the point of the story.
Well, if she knew a quicker way to get there, why?
Am I lying, Mello?
Mello?
Chat, am I lying?
Mello?
Huh?
You're a liar.
I am not lying, bro.
You are a liar.
I am not lying.
Okay.
You are a spawn of Satan.
Yo, okay. That's okay. We're finna take this even deeper. Right? So not only is they charging you $70 for the remake, they finna tap you over the head with I think they called it the Firefly edition, where they add the prequel, the steel book, and some few in-game items for $100. Like, why do you just didn't put all of that in the standalone? Why you didn't put that in the $70 version of a 9-year-old game? Why don't you bless your fan base and just give them the look? We're remaking a 10-year-old game, and since our community has been so dedicated to this title, we're not only we're gonna charge you $70, but we're gonna give you a steel book, the prequel, and in-game items.
Correction.
Why not just do that?
It ain't even hit 10 years yet for that thing. It ain't even a 10-year anniversary for it.
And why not? And then you understand what's going on. You look at The Last of Us 2, which came out 2 years ago, correct? that this year just hit 10 million copies. That means that Sony hasn't recouped the investments that they put in The Last of Us 2. They haven't.
It only came out on one console.
You sold 4 million in 3 days. After 3 days, what happened to the sales? Because you're just now hitting or passing 10 million units sold in 2022 for a game that just came out 2 years ago in one of your biggest titles for one of what your community says, the biggest developers in the world, the best developers in the world, and you just not The Last of Us 2 is 150 or probably $200 million game in terms of how long they took to make it and probably the money they poured into it. And okay, we're finna re-rock them with The Last of Us 2. That's going to help us get some of that money back. Then also we're going to move The Last of Us 1 to PC. But we're going to do that. We're going to get as much money out of them for The Last of Us 1 remake, right? Then they're going to pay some of that money for us to port it to PC. Then we're going to get the PC players to buy it because we know Last of Us 2 is coming to PC at some point.
I'm telling you right now, PC motherfuckers better not buy this damn game.
It has to.
It has to. Not.
The Last of Us 2 is coming to PC. And that's why they're giving you The Last of Us 1 first, because they want to get the PC community up to date and up to speed with the game. But while we're doing this, we're going to make our PlayStation communities pay for it.
Yeah, pay for it even more.
We're going to make our PlayStation community pay for it, right? The PC dudes, they're going to pay for it. And then by the time everybody get up to date, we're going to hit you with Last of Us 2. Why not just drop this on your premium service? Why not drop The Last of Us remake on your answer to Game Pass to get more people into the service? That's where your money is. That's your bread and butter. Why not do it this way? Release it. Give your fan base the option to pay $70 for it or to subscribe to your new answer to Game Pass, and let them make the choice on whether they want to spend out of pocket or just say, you know what, I'm gonna take this $18 and I'm gonna become a subscriber of PS Plus Premium, and I'll get the game there. Why not do that? Why not give your fan base, your loyal fan base, incentives? Nah. But don't let me tell it. Don't let me say these things because, PlayStation community states, they hold Sony feet to the fire when they do things that's not, consumer friendly or community friendly. And they out there making a whole world of excuses on why they banned this game. And that's cool if you're going to buy it. But it's so many things. Because if you look at the Last of Us community, they defend that game to the T. Mm-hmm. To the T. They say it's the greatest game ever made. And you have a loyal community. Why not incentivize your community? Why not thank your community? Because Microsoft do it with their games. They did it with the Halo, with Master Chief Collection. They do it with the Gears and stuff like that. I don't know when the last time I spent money on Gears and DLC from Gears. I've never brought well, I won't say never. Yeah, I did spend some in-game items. I'm talking about for some DLC, added stuff to like the story of them. We never been charged for that on Microsoft's side. Now with first-party titles, we rarely, if ever, play for DLC with first-party titles from Microsoft. Halo, none of that. We'll never pay for DLC. So if you're Sony and your Last of Us fan base is loyal,
retract this statement, bro.
Well, some of my first-party game. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. I've never paid for DLC.
Yeah, clean that up, bro.
Or Microsoft gave me.
Clean that up.
Halo DLC, I've got for free. Gears DLC, I got for free. In-game items, I have paid for to spruce up my multiplayer character. That's about it. But other than that,
Nah, I'm cleaning up for you because there's a few examples of some first party games like
I was talking about me. I was
Flight
specifying
Simulator,
me.
Forza Horizon. They
Yeah,
do
but
have
this me.
paid
I don't
DLC.
play those games. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said me. Now, but even with the Forza stuff, at some point that shit becomes free. Even with the Forza DLC, it becomes free. When do you, PlayStation, say, look, we know our fans been loyal. We know our community is loyal. They defend us at every turn. Let's give them a $70 remake of The Last of Us. We're going to include the prequel. We're going to include this in-game content. And then we're going to, and maybe you charge for the steel book or something. A cheap $15, $20 or something. But you give the prequel and the in-game content for free because they've been loyal for some years. But that's too much to ask for. And if a pony hear me saying that, Post, I shut the fuck up. You don't know what you talking about. When the last time you played Last of Us and this and that. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for?
So, bro.
Huh?
Apparently
is that too much to ask for?
I was saying, my humble opinion, if you go out and buy this, you are a complete asshole. You are a problem and a cancer to the gaming community as a whole. And I say that wholeheartedly because, again, you can buy that same game with the same content, which means the story is not changing, for $8 damn and actually get more. You can pay $10 for PS Plus, beat that same story, and have more content for $10 than you going out here paying $70. If this game hits whatever mark they trying to hit or more, you're going to see a lot more of this going on. I promise
you get better physics and controller to action.
That shit is
play
Last of Us 2. Play Last of Us 2. Them same physics that you about to get is in Last of Us 2. That story is not changing for that. There's no need for that, bro. I'm sorry. There is no fucking way there's a need for you to go back not less than 10 years to give the same engine to a game y'all got out that's 2 years old.
Yeah.
And then you remove content.
Yeah, that's the killer right there.
That's the killer. If they would have came with the multiplayer update with the story, I would have shut the fuck up. Only thing I would have said that could have been described with what you just said, Post, was why didn't they treat their loyal customers and say, hey, we're going to put it in PS Plus?
Yeah.
But, okay, cool. Y'all using this bread to fuel the multiplayer. So either the bag that Sony gave y'all last wasn't enough, so y'all said let's re-rock the same game so we can get more money for this multiplayer that we supposed to be trying to do and pull off. But right now, they finessing the fuck out. That's a finesse. That's a pimp move. I done seen people do this all the time. They tell a chick, go in there, knock a trick off, wash your butt, and go knock the other trick off. Go park over there around the other alley. So when she go to work car, she ain't even clean herself. She went over there and got another nigga. Bro, they out here pimping y'all niggas.
Wait, hold on.
It is what it is, bro.
It's Tabernacle. Yo, he's saying the pimp.
Y'all gotta change this shit.
Go wash your ass off and go take care of the other
nigga in the next room. She ain't even get a break. She out there in the trenches. I'm just saying,
bro, wilding right now.
Pay for this, y'all are tripping because again, it's like you nip it in the bud. Okay, we let a couple games do it. All right, cool. They did it. Some did it better than others. Mm-hmm. They cleaned it up and finessed it way better than others. Case in point, Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, we didn't have this same damn game for years on end. And if your dumb ass went out and paid that $30 for that update or that $10 shit, you stupid as hell. I ain't do that shit. But if you did, more power to you. But they didn't remove no content. They didn't remove no content.
They added content to that Grand Theft Auto.
They added to the content.
Bro, the content.
Come on, man.
And I think that stuff was free too, wasn't it? The add-ons?
It was the
multiplayer with the tracks and all that shit.
Was free, yeah.
It's free. It's free, but you gotta have a certain amount of in-game money to to start it up though. That's the
So
catch
it
with
was
Grand
like,
Theft Auto.
But they're just
again,
saying you have to play more of the multiplayer to get access.
Yeah,
you got to play the game.
Yeah, you got to
So
play the
yeah.
game.
So
Yeah,
again,
about
they
a
didn't
short
remove
card.
shit. If you went out and invested and did that, cool, fine, dandy with you. But they didn't remove shit. And it was $20 or some shit. These motherfuckers dropping $70 as if they king shit. These motherfuckers is just pimping y'all ass. And
Yeah,
again,
I mean,
if they hit their number with this, whatever number they hit or greater, y'all finna see a flood of this bullshit.
Yeah,
Go
they
ahead.
test the waters with the Ghost of Tsushima and the Death Stranding. They test the waters. They said, "Man, we got a dumb consumer base. Let's drop the whole PS4 library on them. $70. Let's go."
And I will say this, man. Look, to each his own. Look, if you're part of the PlayStation community and you're buying this, to each his own, brother. Salute to you. That's your money that you work hard for. You spend. We're just saying that you have to look at what's on the surface, and you can use GTA as an example, but then again you can't, because GTA came from 360 to PS to PS4 and Xbox One over to this generation, and for all the while that it came from 360 to last generation to this generation, they upped their ante in terms of the content that they gave you. Okay, in terms of the multiplayer, in terms of new cars, buying big ass yachts, new missions, new storylines, racetracks that you can build on your own around. They gave you so much content to bring you back, to make you want to spend your money there. It's a difference versus us telling you to pay for a remake and then taking content away. That's the difference. The ones that y'all trying to compare to added content versus stripped it away. So it's no comparison in this case. It's no comparison. It's really no comparison. And all I'm just saying is that, and I said this yesterday on Twitch in that long 6-minute video that I lengthened out, talking very slow and long-winded. I want to say this here on this platform too. When it comes to the PlayStation community, y'all have everything to say for Xbox. Y'all know what to say in terms of whenever y'all think the community should hold Phil feet to the fire or hold Xbox feet to the fire. Y'all know exactly what we should say. Y'all know exactly how we should feel. Y'all call us stupid, dumb, and idiot community. Y'all call us every name in the book, right? Every name in the book. When it comes to things that's going on in the Xbox community regarding the choices that Xbox makes for their community. But soon some shit like this happen, y'all want to tell everybody to shut the fuck up. It doesn't
just pay the $70.
Just pay the $70. And then y'all want to make every excuse for PlayStation on why they're doing what they're doing and it's the right choice. And it's crazy. Because now it's y'all time to hold Sony feet to the fire. And y'all are making excuses for them like y'all always do. Y'all making excuses for them like y'all always. Instead of not being saying, yo, this shit is not. And the shout out to, I ain't gonna say Whoopi Goldberg, but what's bro name? 6 with Thrash. What's his name?
I don't know.
Who again? I'm sorry. I was checking.
Would that be with Thrash? The one that was on the the one that we call Whoopi Goldberg. Sick. Shout out to Sick Humor. He was the only one I seen on Twitter that was like, nah, you're not finna get me. He the only one I seen on Twitter that really spoke out about this and kept it real and kept it 100. And didn't make no excuses like, nah, bro, this shit is stupid. You cutting content and you charging me $70. He was the only pony on Twitter that I seen keep it real. Everybody else was making excuses. Shout out to Iron Mike with the $5. How is it built from the ground up when they're using the cabinets from the old house? Oh, shit.
This nigga done pull up the furniture. He done put up the furniture plans in this month.
He got buildings layout. Shout out to Trey Bone 48, my brother Teddy from the Demon Live crew. Shout out to the Demon Live crew. If you want any information on that, we can't talk about that on live. We got to be in the DMs, brother. I'm telling you, we ain't gonna bring that up. Shout out to Ted with the $2. Worst part, they making it 2 parts. Let my ass out loud. Ponies 2 parts. Yeah. Oh yeah, this part one.
Part one.
Oh yeah.
But they running with that verbiage because The Last of Us 2 has part 2. So they instead of it just being Last of Us 1, it's going to be The Last of Us Part 1.
Customers, okay, I get you.
Yeah, but Sick was the only pony that I seen on Twitter say, "Look, y'all stripping content and trying to charge us $70 for a 10-year-old remake. I ain't buying that shit." He was the only one that I seen kept it real, bro.
He go switch it up though. He go switch it up, Post. He got to have it. He'll be on some real shit at first, and then a week later be like, I did some more thinking about it.
Well, right now he kept it. Well, I'm just saying, bro. If keep the same energy. If y'all gonna press the Xbox community and tell us when we need to speak up, or feel as though we're not speaking up enough, and then try to do it in our place, then be able to accept that same energy when we feel that y'all should speak up on certain things in y'all community. And right now is a time for y'all to speak up because it's no way that y'all should be paying $70 for that game. Fact. It's no way with strip content. It's no way. It's no way. But like I said, to each his own.
Did you get J-Dub?
What?
J-Dub?
Let me get it. Oh, okay. Okay, let me see what we got here. Will Xbox have games that's as big as God? The same listen. Will the Xbox have games? You see, he took exclusive out of that, right? You see, he put the word exclusive in there no more. Let's talk about this, right?
Good catch.
The God of War, multi-plat. Spider-Man, multi-plat. KOTOR, time exclusive. Wolverine, soon to be multi-plat. Okay? Yes. Xbox will have games. They already have games bigger than those. They already have games.
We'll get more tomorrow.
Well, they already have games bigger than those. Bethesda have games bigger than those with longer tenure than those games. Okay,
that is a fact.
we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this crazy. But shout out to my brother Kratos with the $4.99 supporting the platform. Thank you, brother. And then my brother J-Dub again say nobody listens to Mello because he plays Bleeding Edge, CFTs, and Crossfire X. Sit down, big fella.
But you know what though? Hold on, who said that? J-Dub. Let's get something straight real quick, player. Outside of the games you just mentioned, outside of one of those, they have more content than motherfucking Last of Us Part 1. They ain't take shit from me. They actually added. Fuck nigga.
Free updates.
Every last one of them, even Crossfire X.
Shout out to J-Dub again with the 4-9. We got 15 people. We're gonna split some Harold's chicken today, boy. I'm telling you, there's no way y'all should go a whole year with 0 first-party games and not mad at y'all, Daddy Phil. How? Okay, this brother. Okay, you want to start some shit, huh?
Man,
that's what you want to do, huh? Okay, that's okay. Okay, so let's talk about this. The year ain't over, player, huh? The year is not over, player.
That's why I say, do these niggas play plastic or video games at this point? Because last time I checked, when I load this bitch up, we having a blast. When I get off of the podcast with Z, we out here playing Fight Night. We playing Gears of War 5 on the Xbox.
Shit, you can't do on the PlayStation.
If I'm not playing with them, I'm jumping on this dead grown. They got what's his name? This damn game. It's a space game they just dropped in Game Pass. Regardless, it's
you talking about Chorus?
There you go.
You talking about Chorus?
Yeah.
Bro, the flying in this game is so motherfucking smooth.
I heard it was fire.
It's like playing. I think it was better than that Squadron Battlefield game. Mm-hmm. The other space
Star
game.
Wars?
The
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
It's way better than that one. Then I haven't even touched MLB 2022 yet. I'm still trying to get into that shit.
Hey, don't sleep on that Sniper Elite 5, bro. That Sniper
Damn,
Elite
this
5
game
hit,
called Weird West, fire. Fire. It reminds me of Wasteland 3, but even better. And then they dropped the War of Mines. That was on PC. It's a survival game. Bro, hard as shit. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. On top of that, you still got Halo Infinite with the standalone. That Last Stand, I've been trying to get these niggas to, well, not you guys, but people in the Discord to play that Last Standing on Halo Infinite because it's so dope and competitive. It's like a free fall, but you're doing weapon gun switch. Like, bro,
got like a battle royale
so much fucking content coming on this game.
I will never understand this Xbox have no game slogan. I'm still trying to figure out what they mean by it. I'm still trying to.
5. Like,
shout out to King Blood Gaming with the $20. My brother King Blood with the $20. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate that, brother. He said Xbox having another terrible year, but these three stooges won't admit it. Post beard was black in 2016 when I met him. Xbox has aged, my brother.
This man, all you gotta say some dumb shit. All he do is play Call of Duty. Sit your black ass down.
You know what? Fuck you, King. Fuck you, King.
Like, iron your pants next time. Fuck nigga, you take a picture.
Hold on. Shout out, we had like 115 people watching. That is a milestone. That is a milestone, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button and y'all share this out. Yes, support the movement, brother. I will say this, though. And I'm gonna ask you two brothers. I want to ask you two brothers a question, and I want to ask the chat a question. What goes behind you purchasing a console? Is it for exclusives only? Is it for just launch Windows games? Are you just buying it to purchase a few of the games that the first party teams make? Is it a generational purchase? What goes behind y'all purchasing a console? Because we need to get that straight here, because I think motherfuckers got it screwed up.
It's lost in the sauce. You want to go
some
first? What you got? Because I heard you breathing.
The majority of the games that I play, and I think the stats prove it, that most people play third-party games. So for me, it's mostly about the ecosystem.
Okay.
When we're going, Microsoft offers me like the better value. I get games for the low on Xbox, and I feel like they treat me better as a consumer.
Yeah, and with the reward points you get from your achievement, sometimes you don't even have to come out your pocket.
Bro, I'm killing it, dog. And then they gave me $10 yesterday. I'm shocked, like, bro, like. Now I don't want to self-incriminate myself, but I'm like, man, y'all giving me more money? Dang. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay, look out bread. Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Mello?
Oh, here goes some shots on the petrol, man.
What about you, Mello? And I want people in the chat to answer too.
I'm from day zero. I've told y'all what type of gamer I am. I'm off the rip. I'm multiplayer heavy. I like community, talking shit, playing my games. I've been day 7 with this goddamn PlayStation. I got 0 friends on this motherfucker. I am so lonely. I started playing 2K. Still ain't got no friends. I'm solo. My disc drive went out on day 5. I come to find out the Optimus. Yeah, bro, that's a whole nother fucking story within itself. If y'all want me to tell you, I'll let you know. Let me know what y'all want to know in the chat, because we can break this shit down. I can blow this motherfucker up right now and show you that this bitch is gone. I took it to Best Buy Geek Squad, and they confirmed it that the drive went out. So day 5, that bitch died.
Wait. The SSD drive, the internal one,
the disc drive, the Blu-ray disc drive.
Oh, the disc drive.
It won't read no discs at all. I went and bought Last of Us. That's why I was tripping about the damn $8. And I bought Last of Us 2 Part 2, brand new. I couldn't get my money back from Last of Us 2 Part 2 because I had opened the wrapper. But I brought them home, was ready to play them, and it kept saying unreadable disc.
Wow.
I went back to the 2K21 that I had, because I was playing Spider-Man, Miles Morales. It wasn't reading that disc no more.
Wow.
So the next day, after I went and returned the games, I went to Best Buy and they confirmed that the drive is gone.
The
The
drive
disc
is
drive.
gone. So
Welcome to disc drive.
your first ray into the PS5 culture has been,
It's been a fuck.
and you only had it for 5 days.
5 days. So I had to
Wow.
return that game. I had to trade in Last of Us Part 2, lose money because
Lose
it was
money.
brand new and it was open,
Yeah.
and then turn around and get PS Plus to play Last of Us. And then God of War.
Wow.
And then come to find out they only got like 19 games in PS Plus. Bitch,
Oh shit.
I paid $5 for it and get well over 100 fucking games in the goddamn game. I paid 10 and only got 19 damn games. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop capping, bro. Because this is the problem that I have with you niggas. Because again, as a novice on what the fuck they had on this goddamn system, I didn't know all that shit. I just thought they had a new system. They put these tiers in, they got the games. I said, all right, cool. Let me go check it out. And then when I see this motherfucker, y'all told me it's a buffet of fucking games, and this is nigga, this shit is goddamn it Wendy's. Like, this shit is terrible. You only got a certain selection of shit you can play. I'm like, bro, I'm done. I'm done with you niggas.
Yo,
period. All this capping, and y'all don't support this shit. Y'all some plastic bandit bastards. That's what y'all some plastic bandit bastards. Y'all ain't shit.
Yo, shout out to Big. Hello. Shout out to Big Stout with the $5. So when so-called bots gonna play me in Forza? We'll pull up in Forza. You might win, but we'll pull up.
Yeah, we'll pull up.
Talking about.
As long as you ain't recording.
You feel me?
Fuck, niggas.
Yeah, don't pull
hey, yo, shout out to Stout, bro. If you're looking for a challenge in racing games, Stout, that dude. But he know deep down in his heart that Forza, he played Forza and enjoyed Forza more than Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
I'm down to play it. Trust and believe. I'm down to play any game. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but I'm about to get in the Madden challenge, and I'm trash at Madden. I'll tell you all.
My driving. I play with you, but don't put.
But we gonna play. I'm all about
screenshot to record my driving, brother.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's all about having fun, man.
The Ruham with the $4.99. That's karma, Mello. That's karma. It wasn't a brand new console.
Karma?
Console. That person you got it from might have kicked the mug before she. Yeah, it wasn't a sale. I don't think y'all heard the story on how he politely.
You got a little bit of point there. But the problem is, I was playing the motherfucker through day 1 to 5, nigga. That's the problem. Regardless of that kick, this bitch was playing.
King's Blood Gaming with the $4.99. Mello got that PS5 from dropping D in the baby in the BBW.
Come on,
while her man was cheating, she rolled on the PS5 box. He ain't.
Oh, come on.
Hey, so he didn't tell us the whole story. He
didn't tell us the whole story.
He didn't pay for it, but he had to give something up.
I would say this though.
Apparently she finessed my ass, nigga. She got the upper hand. I ain't get the upper hand. Shit, this motherfucker's shot.
I will say this though. When I buy a console, right, it's for generational purposes, meaning that I'm investing not only into first party, I'm investing into that generation of what it has to offer, the system that I'm financially invested in. And whether that comes from first party, third party, AA, or indie, depending on whatever is out there that I like to play, because it ain't everything, right? I'm not going to go buy and play everything. I'm just going to choose and pick the things that I like to play and play them when I like to, okay? Nowadays, you would think the way some of these communities are is that they only buy systems for launch Windows games, or they only buy system for what first party has to offer. If that's you, that's cool. But I'm investing into a generation, and I understand the technology sector that when new systems come out, everything is not gonna hit us all at once. And it's going to take time for developers to get acquainted with the hardware before we start seeing things. And usually the best software and the best looking software tends to come out towards the end of the life cycle of a system because developers didn't harness pretty much everything they could have gotten out of that system. So I buy systems for generational purposes and hope that within those expanse of years that system is going to be out for the next one, that I'm given the content, whether it's first party from anybody, whether I'm getting the content that I like. And so far, Xbox has provided that for me because I don't only play first party stuff. I play third party stuff. I've been playing a lot. I'm playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma right now, and I'm playing Trek to Yomi.
Yeah,
Trek to Yomi,
fire.
an indie game that's fire and looks beautiful, look just as good as a AAA game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the Ninja Turtles and the Midnight Madness, small over the top games, not AAA, not even AA. But those are the things that I like on the system of choice that I chose to play. So look, if you want to just focus on Sony first party game, they say that's the end all be all. And that's if you want to just focus on Microsoft first party game and judge the system solely based on first party and not what the ecosystem gives you, then that's a you problem.
Facts.
I'm looking at the ecosystem as a whole. And right now, the Xbox you cannot say Xbox don't have no games if you're looking at it from the perspective of an ecosystem, right? You can't say it have no games outside of that because exclusives don't exist no more. Everything is multi-plat. Sony that's told you they going third party. And everybody in the PlayStation community just swept that under the rug and still want to use this exclusive term. Jim Ryan has specifically said, we are going third party. So if that's the case, can we say Sony don't have no games now? Since all they shit is multi-plat and going multi-plat? Because that's what y'all saying. Y'all saying that since Microsoft no longer have exclusives and all of them multi-plat, then they don't have no games. Well, Jim Ryan just said all their first-party games, the last game is Ghost of Tsushima. You know that's going to PC. Spider-Man gone, God of War gone, Ratchet and Clank, even Sackboy, all that is going to PC. All of it, right?
Returnal. They've already leaked the
Returnal. They already leaked that shit on the PC. So if that's the case, does PlayStation now have no games?
You know what's funny though about this though, guys? You know what's funny about it though? And I remember Phil posting this and they dropped backlash on this shit when he said this is the death of the fanboys.
Yes.
You niggas is dying. Y'all are dead. You are dead.
Dated.
You're being exposed right now that you wasn't a fan of gaming at all. You're really not a fan of gaming at all. You're a console plastic peasant that only cap for plastic. Y'all motherfuckers went out here. That Last of Us one, like you just said, only sold 10 mil. How many goddamn consoles? How many goddamn re-rocks it did? Again, y'all are not buying these motherfucking exclusives like y'all claim y'all are, let alone finishing and or beating them. Goddamn, what's that game? Horizon? The last one, the second one?
Forbidden West?
It's only 12% of them motherfuckers finished that game. Most niggas ain't. I just saw Parker ass a couple hours ago playing Gears 5.
What?
This is man. Don't call him out like that.
Wait. Hold on. No. Hold on, bro. You just what?
I seen Parker.
Not PlayStation Parker.
PlayStation Parker with the motherfucking black leather motherfucking gator suit vest on with the cigarette hanging out the side of his fucking mouth. Playing Gears of War 5.
You talking about the man that had a 3-piece suit on waiting for his PlayStation 5?
Nigga with the alligator clips on, nigga. With the clips. He had the little clip in the back of his shit.
You talking about the Parker that say Xbox is dog shit?
Bus Pass Parker.
He was playing what man?
Was playing Gears of War 5. Gears 5. on his PC. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I got to jump over here. Appreciate all that.
Hey, I know we're running short of time, right? But I want.
Though, I like exposing these niggas. This Mr. Content. So if Xbox don't have no damn content, why are you streaming their content?
Oh shit.
I digress. Again, the same short finger motherfucker that y'all enjoy and love, man. Shout out to this nigga. I'ma say it day and day. Handicap Warrior 3.5. Z loads up every goddamn day on the Xbox. All these goddamn tournaments. Oh, his excuse is niggas is paying for it. Is on the Xbox. Y'all motherfuckers need to start paying attention and stop running around with this bullshit narrative, because at the end of the day, guess what's happening? You're killing what you so-called say you love, which is games. People don't want to try nothing new. Motherfuckers don't want to invent and try to step out of the boundaries of battle royale games now because they worry if they're going to make a profit or not, because you're not allowing developers to develop. And that's the fucking problem. And if y'all now everyone's complaining about everything going to mobile and we are getting these TV deal ass games and shit, it's like, no. When they get more profit and this shit start evolving, you're gonna get more content. You can't let a game like Traker Yumi, even Tunic, y'all motherfuckers bash that shit, but it's actually a good fucking game. It's a very hard game that motherfuckers.
It's Demon Soul SK in terms of difficulty.
The man himself, Jim Ryan, said himself that you motherfuckers are
narrow
a corner.
Put y'all in the corner
because we only could produce single player
games. Yep. He said our approach has been narrow-minded.
You're bashing
a narrow-minded approach.
They give you a plethora of things to do. So when you're done with a single player, you can jump on multiplayer with your friends. You can stream now and make money and make content off the tournaments because you got multiplayer to play with other people. Whereas with Sony, you're just watching that fucking Netflix movie.
Oh shit!
It's pretty, yes. It's cute, great. It looks dope.
He don't understand
it. But once that motherfucking game is done, it's a wrap. There's nothing to do. Like, that's the reason why Last of Us is giving y'all 4 goddamn content and taking shit away. They just gave y'all story because they think that's the only thing that y'all want, because that's the only thing that y'all fucking praise, when it shouldn't be the fucking case. But again, I asked y'all motherfuckers, which one is you? You a plastic motherfucking lover or you a gamer? Because if you're a gamer, y'all are fucking up the community if y'all sitting here running around with these dumbass narratives and preaching this bullshit on social media, because again, those people see that shit and the developers are seeing that. So if they see that they can't make a profit off of doing something new and creative, why the fuck would I go out there? I just might as well copy and paste the same shit and get what profit I'm gonna get.
Wow.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Noah. That brother Mellow in his
Hey,
back.
go red, Mellow.
Salute,
good
bro.
shit. Good shit.
Salute, brother. Talk your shit, brother. Get that shit out. What you got to say, Noah?
I know we're running short on time, but I did want to bring attention to the fact that Sony just invested all this money into PS Plus, these brand new tiers, right? Where we got PS Plus Essentials, PS Plus Premium. We don't have 3 days of Summer Game Fest, all these shows, right? Mm-hmm. And only one game has been announced for PS Plus. And that's Stray. On the other side of the fence, you got Game Pass. Every time there's a show, it's just game, 4 or 5 Game Pass announcements. Mm-hmm. Even in PlayStation State of Play, not the most recent one, but one before that, they showed a Game Pass game.
Oh shit!
What is going on at Sony, bro? Why invest all this money R&D into rebranding PS Plus and remarket it and putting a half-ass effort in trying to sell it? There's no value in PS Plus. It's definitely not the premium or whatever. What's going on?
I would say this. And I've seen a few people in the chat said 120 million versus 40 million. I seen Tyler Kidd who say
talking about last gen?
Yeah, they talking about last gen. I seen Tyler Kidd say Xbox has old games, right? So 2 points I want to make off that. Tyler Kidd, your whole fan base, the whole PlayStation fan base was excited to have backwards compatibility games in the PS Premium plan, right? And they assumed prior to the plan was announced that they was going to have access to PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 4 games. IGN did a poll, and the biggest feature that PlayStation fans was liking about the PlayStation 5
Back compat.
was back compat, right? So your fan base, your community, begrudges the Xbox community. Down playtime, all we have is old games. And soon a rumor come out that y'all will have access to y'all old libraries. All that shit change and y'all get excited about it. PlayStation Premium has old games too. Majority of the games on there is old. PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. And
that's called being a hypocrite, bro.
Yeah, and being a hypocrite. And
you call it like it is.
You can't even play the PlayStation 3 games native.
Let me ask you this, bro. Show me a consumer base that doesn't want value in the services they paying for.
Facts.
I can only think of one consumer base. I've never seen a Netflix customer say, I don't want this movie in Netflix. I'd rather buy it. I'd rather pay full price for it. I only know one consumer base that will go on Twitter and get upset about the thought of a first-party game being dating day in the service that they're already paying for.
Facts. It's just like with the streaming services, they with Netflix, they wanted Friends, an old TV show, Friends. People wanted to wanted that on Netflix and all that. So even in the streaming services, they be wanting old movie contents, old TV shows that they grew up watching. Like when the Brandy TV show hopped in Netflix, and all the black TV shows from back in the day got added to Netflix. Everybody was watching that shit because it creates nostalgia. Now this whole 120 million versus you sold all them 120 million consoles. Only four your first party games to go multi-plat. Sony to spend $3.6 billion on Bungie to help them with their back-end infrastructure and to keep them multi-plat. Y'all spent all that money, brought all that hardware, only for Jim Ryan to came out and say, look, this approach that we have is narrow-minded. It's not working. We finna get away from our console-centric hardware mindset and take our content beyond the console. So how did that 120 million work out for you? This is why I say Sony is in last place. When it comes to online infrastructure, when it comes to multiplayer systems and mechanics and things like that built already into that service in the back end, they're in last place. That's why they spent that much money on Bungie to help them. And that's what Bungie fit to help them do. Games as a service, they're in last place. Multiplayer games, they are in last place. Online infrastructures and data centers, they are too fucking far behind. They can't catch up. That's why they had to go to Microsoft. What type of game-centric world we in today? A game as a service, multiplayer SK type of gaming world, because content creators in social media matters.
Facts.
Matters because if a person play a stream a single player game for 1 or 2 days and beat it in 2 or 3 days, they're not streaming it again.
Facts.
Unless it comes out in the DLC. But with a multiplayer game that's constantly updated or constantly giving you new features, you can stream that game every day of the week, and it's constantly in people's faces. It's constantly in the game. And as long as that content is constantly in people's faces, it edges them or forces them or geeks them up to become a part of that. Now I'm finna go buy that game because I watch my favorite content. He's playing it. He's dope. It's fun. It's whoop the bam. Then I want to be playing. I want to play it with him, or I want. It's content that's constantly in your face. That's why if you go on Twitch and you go on these streaming services, go look at Ratchet and Clank numbers. How many people is watching people play Ratchet and Clank or any of Sony first party games, and watch how low them streaming numbers are.
Mhm.
Watch how low they are. And I'm not talking in the thousands. I'm talking about in the 200-300s.
Minutes. You seeing it time and time again when Z goes and play the game. Once he start playing the game, what is people doing in the comment section? Let me join. What's your name? Z always giving out his gamer tag. Oh, come on, hop in. You don't get that type of situation going on with Gears. You can't, I mean, with PlayStation. You ain't playing God of War. It's like, oh man, let me. No,
it's not.
It ain't happening.
It's not. And just the thing, they told us, and even Teddy that's in the chat, and who was that? Kratos, Porter Rock. This come from the ponies in the communities that the PlayStation community respect or look up to. Sony don't need to focus on multiplayer games. Third party will do that. Remember? That came from Kratos. That came from, they got the Call of Duties and stuff like that. They don't need to make multiplayers of games as a service. They can get that from third. How dumb or idiotic that is.
Charging you for online gaming with no online games.
And Jim Ryan say, look, if you look at it, he say, we took too long to transition our business model. So now we have to fast track. Now, instead of us gradually putting out games as a service over a set period of time, we have to give you 10 in the next 3 years.
Just to even try to remotely
catch up. We have to give you 10 games as a service and multiplayer games in the next 3 years just to try and catch up. Because we took too long to transition our business model from this console-centric business model to what everybody else doing. The games as a service and the multiplayer. And due to that, our infrastructure in terms of how to build successful multiplayer games, how to build successful games as a service is lacking, which is why we had to go give Bungie $3.6 billion because we need their expertise to get us where we need to be.
Yep.
Think about this is not fanboyism right here. This is common sense. This is facts.
It's coming out your own man's mouth.
You can't rebuke. This is facts. If you're a PlayStation dude and you disagree with what I'm saying, you can disagree, but the facts, the truth is out there. Because if it wasn't, it's no way Sony need to give you 10, not 1, not 10 games as a service in 3 years, my nigga. 3 years, not over the next 10 years, in the next 3 years. That's called fast tracking. That's called, and that's why they brought Jim Ryan in, because that's what he do. They sent him around the world to set up businesses quickly, get them off the ground running, employees, all that shit. And now he has to do that in the gaming model, for their gaming model, because the people they had in prior to held on to the past for too fucking long.
Damn long, yeah.
And now they have suffered for it because PS Now should be ahead of Game Pass and Stadia. The technology that Stadia has and that Microsoft is working on, PS Now should have had before all of them if they would have made the right investments. Sony saw this coming, right? And I just seen Porter Rock tweet. Hold on, let me show you this tweet Porter Rock got up here.
And you can't say this tweet. He's saying that the reason why they in last place, because again, you can't speak on Nintendo. Nintendo has their demographic. They focus heavily centric on the kids. There's kids born every day.
Nintendo doing their cloud stuff in Japan. They're testing their cloud stuff in Japan.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
Look at this shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, I'm calling my brother Porter Rock out. Look at this shit, right? My brother Doc Dark 19. Shout out to Doc Dark. Great dude, great content. He say, laugh my ass out. The stupidity is ridiculous. Y'all just don't learn. Damn, laugh out. Xbox just put all your games on a TV app. Xbox is dead. Me silently laughing. Sony would do the same if they could, and they will when they can. Sony did it already. They had the PlayStation Now app on TV, on Android devices. They had them everywhere. But you know why they had to strip it back and stop it? because they didn't have the infrastructure. And a lot of their fan bases was too far away from the data centers. So all you got was lag. Or you had to wait in the key or something. So the experience wasn't there. Okay?
Let me tell you, well, let me say this. Let me tell you how narrow-minded this tweet is from Porter Rock, right?
Now look what he say. Look what you read that.
Well,
Look what he read.
He said Sony already tried and pulled it back. Right now, the focus isn't on cloud streaming anymore. Reality is the money is too small. They're pushing live service games. Hold that thought, right? So why would Sony ink the deal and sign the deal with Microsoft for Azure servers, right? If they're not trying to grow the streaming platform. Number two, didn't they if I'm not mistaken, they hired or developed the studio just for mobile? They're trying to expand across multiple platforms just as much as Microsoft. Microsoft is just in a better position than Sony is. That's just the reality of it.
What's up? Oh, Coach Mondor,
that's just the reality of it. Got anything, Mello?
No, let me look at this. Look at this. Sony tried and pulled it back. No, Sony tried and didn't invest. Let's get that straight. Sony tried and didn't invest. And that the old regime left PS down there to sit. And yeah, y'all can always say, well, Sony, they in last fucking place. Right? Look at this. Look at this.
They had to scale it back because they didn't have enough
and
servers.
They did a deal with
everybody.
Samsung. Sony did a deal with Samsung to put the PS Now on their TVs first. Right? And he says Sony isn't focused on cloud streaming. Then why did Sony come out with a job offer that says, come join our engineer and help Sony lead the way in cloud gaming, taking our PS5 games beyond the console? How was they not focused?
Can you post that for the chat?
Huh?
The job posted. Can you post that?
Let me find it. Let me find it.
I'm gonna look for it.
Look for it. Why did Sony come out with a job post that says Sony is leading the way in cloud gaming, taking PS5 games beyond PS5 hardware if they're not focused on cloud? And did you know, I don't think Porter Rock knows that games as a service in cloud gaming is intertwined, is interwoven. What are we doing here? What is going on? You think Sony spent $300 million in Gaikai and say, look, we just gonna take that loss and be? No, they're trying to catch back up. But the game that got Microsoft and Google has two of the biggest data centers in the world. Then you got Amazon. So Amazon, Google, and Microsoft, they're good with their infrastructure. Sony don't have infrastructure. That's why PlayStation goes through Amazon service, right? That's why they just did that deal with Microsoft with Azure, saying they fit to work together and build the next technology for cloud gaming. If your ecosystem of choice is not involved in cloud gaming, then why is they working with their competitor to create the next cloud technology for gaming? Why? This is the idiots. And shout out and Porter Rock the homie. But Porter Rock gonna deny it because I told him this years ago. And look, man.
Hit the donations. Hit the like button.
We finna get ready and get up out of here. But before we go, we're gonna give our expectations for the show tomorrow, bro. Y'all gotta understand, bro. Y'all just gotta. Sometimes you gotta sit the fanboyism to the side. I know. Even I have. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I be acting like a fanboy too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? All the time. I be acting like a bot all the time. But common sense is common sense. Every other industry, every other tech industry, even from small businesses to large business, have moved their business operation to the cloud in some form. To the cloud in some form. Africa, South Africa, A lot of their businesses over there now is cloud-based. Cloud-based. Okay? Everybody is there. If you think gaming gaming is there. Gaming is getting there. Okay? So if you this tweet is this is blindness. This is not wanting to face reality. This is Porter Rock not wanting to face reality. And he say reality is the money is too. Porter Rock, I don't know what business school you went to. I don't know where you got your ability to forecast anything in terms of the metrics, in terms of the amount of money. Look, we ain't we're not finna do that. We're not. And I know it wasn't Harvard, Porter Rock. I know you better than this.
No, he ain't
better than this.
No, he's not. That is what you get.
Jim Ryan just told you. Look, Jim Ryan just told y'all, bruh. Like, I don't get it.
Bro, what you see is this is what I've learned in the gaming community. What you see is what you goddamn get.
He just told y'all we're no longer focused on the narrow-minded, hardware-centric approach. We're taking PlayStation beyond consoles. That's cloud. That's cloud, Porter Rock. That's cloud streaming and all of that. So they're not just only focused on games as a service. They're focused on the cloud because the cloud infrastructure is going to be the back end that supports the games as a service. And make those games accessible across devices like TVs, iPhones, Androids, and everything else. So to say they're not focused on cloud is stupid. What did you think going to?
Hey, post Cheddar D on
these games as a service is gonna run.
Cheddar D on real quick. It's like three things, and I want you to post it if we got time.
Yeah, and then after this, we're gonna do our expectations for the show tomorrow. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, I forgot about. We'll talk about that at a later. Hey, which one you want me to post first?
Hey, post them all. Start off with the remaster real quick. The
remaster.
Yeah, if they haven't seen it on Twitter.
Okay. We're gonna do this.
I thought that was pretty funny.
Okay, we're gonna start here. I'm just gonna share that. Look, that's that. Look, I'm just talking common sense, man. Look. Hold on, let me.
What the? Are you serious?
This is the Last of Us PS4 to PS5 remasters. Be like,
he lost 2 inches to the gut, man.
They took his glasses off.
Oh wow, yo, now we bonding right now. Before we let me get these few twos and fews real quick. Shout out to Phenom with the $4.99. This is a pony intervention, my God. We got to speak the facts. The only difference is that Microsoft say, look, we ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We ain't gonna lie to you. We go on PC day in day.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. We bringing HDR. We go on PC day and day. Now we finna go cloud. We finna take these games beyond cloud. We're just gonna tell you as it is. We'll deal with the fallout up front or the backlash up front. But as y'all grow to see the bigger picture, y'all will see where it's at. Nobody will get mad at Microsoft for that shit because they always transparent and be upfront. Sony be on the same shit that Microsoft don't. They'll lie to you and then come out later. And then come out later and be like,
"This how we trade our
we doing that. Yeah, we doing that. Yeah, we doing that. Yeah. The hardware is still essential. But we finna take it beyond the hardware.
We taking it
be-
beyond the
yeah,
hardware.
Yeah, we want to transition y'all to
Ooh.
PS5, so we finna make everything PS5 exclusive, right? Yeah, then but it's still gonna come out on the PS4, but we gonna tell
But
y'all
it's old
later,
though. It's
right?
old
You
though.
know what I'm saying? Then the PS5 gonna say, but yeah, y'all gonna be able to play the PS5 games without PS5 hardware, but we ain't gonna tell you now. That's something gonna come later. Because if we tell y'all now, it might mess with our PS5 sales. Like y'all, bro, that's why, let's be straight up with me and let me make the decision on my own. You know what I'm saying? And look at this. Look at this. PlayStation new job listing: senior computer vision engineer scientist, cloud gaming engineer and infrastructure. Sony Interactive Entertainment is looking for a senior computer vision engineer scientist interested in pushing the limits of science and technology within our game streaming division. Huh? Within our game. Look how many likes he got. 7 retweets and 54 likes. This is uncommon for Zuby.
June 9th, 2022.
When he posts all that other PlayStation 5 exclusive again, then he be 100, 500, 600, 700 likes. Oh, the parties didn't like this. That's why they ain't like it. What he said? That's just why they like it. The position will work within our data science team and will collaborate to develop AI solutions for our streaming technology. As a member of our team, you will work on computer vision and imaging processing projects that will go into making video games. Okay. This is all about cloud technology, cloud gaming engineers. If they're not investing in cloud gaming, why are they hiring senior computer vision engineers for cloud gaming engineering? Why? It don't make no sense.
This is a thing again. You can repent for y'all sins. Y'all need to go talk to these cats when they go on live and tell them to repent for their sins. The quicker you guys can learn to accept it, the better the gaming industry can move forward to what we want, which is content. That's it. That's all. This ain't got nothing to do with no field.
$2. Mello beat their legs and then educated them. GG. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to parent. You got to put belt to ass, and then you got to tell them the reason why you putting belt to ass. You know you doing wrong.
That's fact.
Lord Maxie with the $2. So what have I missed? Oh, we're missing all bills. And we got Mount Cash with the $5. I would agree that PlayStation isn't focused on cloud, but they haven't exit completely. Chat hit the thumbs up through.
Appreciate that, Mount.
No, they there. They there.
They hiring.
Yeah, they hiring. They're investing. You don't see it because Microsoft is upfront with theirs. Mm-hmm. Sony is catching up right now. They're doing it behind the scenes, but they're heavily invested. They're gonna have to, because if they don't get there now, by time in the next 5 or 10 years, when cloud gaming is booming,
they're gonna be left behind.
They're gonna be left behind. That's why you prepare now. You don't wait till it boom. You're in last place already, because while you was waiting till it boom to see where it goes, people who forecast 10 or 20 years out, they already did the numbers. They already made the investment now to be successful when the boom happens. Mm-hmm. And so Sony has to, and that's why Microsoft, and that's why they invest in now. We have to invest now. We have to be, I said this before, we have to be ahead of the curve. We have to meet it there. We have to beat it there. So y'all think, because they say when they say games as a service, they talking about the cloud. What the fuck is y'all don't get?
I don't understand.
When they telling you games as a service, they're talking about cloud, multiplayer systems. Games. They're talking about infrastructure, leaderboards, lobbies, all the shit that you really don't get in or that's not really advanced enough in PlayStation first. I'm talking about the way Microsoft shit set up is, how easy Stadia shit is set up. That's where they're trying to get. That's why they brought Bungie. They brought Bungie for no damn exclusives. We want your expertise in cloud and infrastructure. We want you to do for us what you did for Microsoft, for Xbox Live. That's what we spent 3.6 billion on. Okay, y'all gotta be, man, bro. Beat us there. Don't meet us there. What the fuck is you talking about? Brown Devil 2 with the $10. Donations, y'all. Donations.
Donations.
RIP Xbox. But that's business. That's just business. And we took that fanboy shit off. That's just common sense.
Can't tell them nothing, though, man. You can't tell them nothing.
When Yoshida went to their YouTube, when they first announced Stadia, and they asked him, this before he got demoted to Indies. They asked him, what do you think about Stadia, what Google just announced? And he said, we have a lot of catching up to do. Think about that. We have a lot. Yoshida from Sony. Yoshida, before he got demoted to Indies, when they asked him about this Stadia presentation, because he was there in person. He was there in person, Noah. They did an interview and they asked him, they said, what you think about the Stadia presentation? And he said, we have a lot of catching up to do, because you know why? What Stadia showed and what Stadia is doing now and what they showed is soon to be what xCloud is doing. PS Now should have already been doing since they had an 8-year head start.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Who dropped the ball?
Now?
Who wasted $300 million? Who dropped the ball? Why are we playing catch up on something we got into 8 years before our competition?
Facts.
That shit crazy.
Go ahead, Noah. Think about it. They don't want to have these discussions.
What Xbox is doing with xCloud is crazy. But I just tried this chorus. And bro, the latency is so negligible. It feels like I'm playing on the console. And speaking of, can you post that? You post that last tweet from Hip Hop?
Yeah, with Hip Hop Gamer. Get it, and then we're gonna go into the what's the names.
Bro, this shit is the future, bro.
You know, let me tell you something. I mean, and this coming from Hot 97. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. Salute, King. You know what I'm saying? Bars over everything, brother. Salute to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Salute to you. Make sure they ain't stealing your bars out there, brother. Make sure they ain't stealing your bars.
A lot of copy and paste ass niggas out
here. And he's known for being more PlayStation. He says it was at this moment Xbox and Samsung showed why even PlayStation partnered with Microsoft for Azure Cloud Gaming. We're gonna read that again, Noah.
Ooh.
Hey, post that. Let it.
Dang. Hold up.
Oh, let me
chat shit, bro. This shit is real, bro. Like I'm playing chorus. This shit feel like I'm on the console.
Let me.
I don't know about Hip Hop Gaming though, man. Hip hop is
Hip Hop keep it real though.
No, he don't, man. I don't know.
He have his moments. He got his moments of fanboyism. But hey,
he be hopscotching a lot. That's why his name Hip Hop, man. The nigga be hopping a lot, man. I don't know about this.
Shout out to RNF with $2. He said, "What's good, tres amigos?" PS5 will always be dog shit. Look what Hip Hop Gaming. We're gonna read that first.
PS5 will always be caca. Vato.
He said it was at this moment. Game Pass. May the congregation say Game Pass.
Praise
that Xbox and Samsung showed why even PlayStation partnered with Microsoft for Azure Cloud Gaming. Huh? Yeah, you read that right. You see it. Do I need to bring it up some more? Huh? Hold on. Do I need to bring it up some more? Huh? Do I need to bring it up some more? It was at this very moment. It was at this moment. Xbox and Samsung show why even PlayStation partnered with Microsoft for Azure Cloud Gaming. So the very company y'all be shitting on every day, y'all gonna be playing y'all cloud games on their service. But we're gonna keep it going. He said, "Oh my God." Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He said it just like that in all those variations. I played Xbox without the box from a Samsung TV. And honestly, Halo Infinite played like a dream. I truly cannot believe that it works like this for real.
Shit is real, bro.
You see, y'all, now when xCloud first came
But
out,
we capping with
they had their
xCloud. Like
issues.
Huh.
When they had their issues, it was latency, it was lag, and all that. But see, Microsoft been quietly updating that shit.
When
That
I
shit,
told them Sea of Thieves was running seamlessly on xCloud while I was at work playing.
They've been updating
when I
that
was
shit.
playing 2K
Yes,
from the
sir.
cloud on
They've
my
been updating that
iPad.
shit because that shit play different
Come
now.
on, man.
It's a lot more smoother in the latency and the lag
It
that
is,
you
bro.
get. It's not there no more. And they
Nigga
saying with
tried
the
to laugh me
TV
out
app,
the
you're
gym.
going to get 1080p. And I guess down the line, as they keep expanding, because right now, after they announced their Fortnite for cloud, the server been getting hit crazy to the point where some people had to actually, it'll tell you have to wait 5 minutes for the key to free up before you can join certain games. The servers begin hitting that hard, so they've been having to expand and add more server blades.
I was gonna say that
due to the data centers.
The difference between Microsoft and Sony is when that queue fill up on PS Now, that shit you just gotta wait in line.
Yeah,
what Microsoft do, they go add more servers to it, and
they add more server blades, and you can see the difference from when xCloud first started to now. And they ain't even been talking about the updates they've been doing, but if you go play xCloud now, it is a hell of a lot smoother than it was before. Hell of a lot. Shout out to Lord Maxi with the $2. He say great show. Shout out to Brown Devil too with the $5. Did you guys try the online service back in the day? I can't believe Sony didn't do much with it after they brought it. Yeah, spent $300 million on Gaikai and left it there. And now they playing catch up. That's why, and you wonder why when Z was saying about when he was talking to Woo Wop the Bam and they was telling him that the whole Sony, the old regime from the PS4 era and PS2 era and PS3, they all was let go, fired. And so a whole new team is there. That's why Yoshida got demoted to indie. What the fuck have y'all been doing? Y'all been so focused on hardware that y'all done let the future slip between our fucking fingers, and now we got to play catch up. Who's to blame?
When we was in the forefront of the shit.
When we was in the forefront of this shit.
Tortoise in the hair, bro.
We was in the forefront of shit. Who allowed this to go on? Who missed this forecast? Who didn't make the right call? All you motherfuckers got to go. Hey, Jim Ryan, come in here and fix this shit. And that's exactly why they brought him in to do. Come in here and fix that shit. We need to get caught up in infrastructure. We need to get caught up in multiplayer games as a service. We need this shit now, or we gonna be left in the motherfucking wind.
I just want to say I was day zero with the cloud gaming, and I got laughed at the gym when I talked about how good it was. When I was playing my Sea of Thieves, my grounded all from the cloud, from my iPad with my controller. Now you bitches see what I was talking about. But go ahead, man. Get the bill.
I'm gonna be real with you. I was in the beta. Like some games perform better than others, but
it was trash at first when it came to multiplayer. When it came to multiplayer, when it first started, it was trash. But I kept saying they improving it. It's way better. Motherfuckers didn't want to listen to me.
Shout out to Mount Cash One with the $5. And the Microsoft and PS deal is old. The latest cloud deal PlayStation made is with Ubisoft Cloud Gaming. But for what though? Because they made with Microsoft is old, but it's not. It's still on the table. They're still working together.
Yeah, now, they can have multiple. They don't. Yeah. So they still AWS for like the PlayStation Store. They're not using Azure.
They could move the PlayStation Store from Amazon over to Ubisoft cloud gaming, and then and stuff for the cloud gaming and stuff like that. They can work with. You don't know what that. Do you got a link on what that deal is actually for and what it entails and what they're going to use it for? Because that could mean anything, brother.
Yeah, they're more than likely going to be using multiple service providers for different things.
Yeah. Freddie Rain said I had played 2 hours of Psychonauts 2 in xCloud, and I was very impressed. Yes, go play it. When I played Fortnite on my phone, when it went to the cloud, and I played it off the website, nigga, no latency, no lag. It was as if I was on the console. So I know they've been working under us. You don't have to see the work to know it's there. You go try xCloud out. Go play Fortnite. You don't even need Game Pass or anything to do it and see what we're talking about. So we finna move on. We finna close the show by giving our expectations for tomorrow's show. Who want to start first?
I'm gonna get mine out the way first because expectation games. I want to see nothing but banger. You hear me? In my Pastor Joe voice, I think we're gonna be seeing I want to see the Fallout. I think I said that before Z shit, but I want to see if they're gonna come out with a remake of Fallout because they got the old guy that was there from New Vegas. Probably some information on Skyrim for the most part. Definitely need to see some gameplay from Starfield, and I don't iffy with a release date on it, but because I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it at the beginning of 2023. So a possible release date. Want to hear something about Scorn, what new updates they did to that game, and my surprise, like I always said, I'm always gonna say it until it happens. Splinter Cell. If they can drop some Splinter Cell content, I'll be happy.
Mello, have you played Sniper Elite 5?
Yeah and no. I only got like a couple missions into it.
Oh, I was gonna say I get like Splinter Cell vibes playing it. If you play through it like stuff like,
yeah, but the AI is stupid on there. They need to do better AI. Them motherfuckers retarded.
So it could be buggy. It could be buggy.
Yeah.
But I'll go next though. I'm gonna keep mine short and simple, bro. Like I want to see surprises. I want to see a ton of Game Pass announcements, and I want to see at least 2 to 3 high production titles, bro. You know, either that be first person, third person, first person, third party. I want to see some high production games because that's pretty much what Microsoft's been lacking. If they can show that off at the showcase tomorrow, then I don't see how we could complain.
Oh yeah, Hellblade 2. Also, they can show some gameplay of Hellblade 2. Also.
Yeah. Well, when I say I want to see 2 or 3, I want to see games that we haven't seen yet, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see like Indiana Jones. And I hope it looks good. But I want to see some like amazing graphics, some next gen.
Now, are you running around with that narrative of they got to come out with a game to replace us not getting Starfield? Are you running with that narrative?
It would be nice to see like something dropping this year since we're not getting Starfield. At least lock something down third party
wise.
Yeah, fill in the gaps. I mean, we understand things happen. Maybe they wanted to make some tweaks to Starfield before it dropped, but I mean that's management. You gotta make the best of what you have. So my thoughts is if we can't have Starfield, then fill that gap with something else.
Okay.
That's just me. But yeah, of course I like to see Avowed. I mean, that goes without saying, Freddie. I like to see Avowed and Forza Motorsport, things that we've seen. But I want to be surprised, bro.
Dragon Age.
What's that? Like Avowed?
Avowed. Ain't Avowed just like Dragon Age?
Nah, more like Elder Rings. But not Elder Rings. I'm sorry, Elder Scrolls. Seems like there's more focus on like magic. Shooting magic projectiles and stuff. Yeah, those games go without being said. Like Contraband, Avowed. I expect we might see that GoldenEye remastered. I know those games are being worked on. So as excited as I am to see the gameplay, that's cool. But I want to see games that haven't been announced yet. I want to be like just blindsided with news. Like here's a brand new IP. Boom. Nobody saw this coming.
It's hard to surprise you motherfuckers when y'all out here snooping and trying to find every goddamn nick and cranny. Because
I've been trying
y'all
not
take
to.
the hype out of watching the damn event because y'all already know what's finna happen.
I
Or
know.
what's
I've been
finna be
trying not to.
shown.
I've been trying to avoid leaks, bro. Because I want to be surprised. That's my thing. I go on these shows. I want to be surprised. I don't want to see nobody drop a list and then they just go down the list one by one. You know, showing games that we already knew were coming. That's just me.
I don't want to believe no rumors, so I can keep my expectation high. I think it's gonna be a dope showing. Definitely a variety of games for everyone. Give me about well, I don't know, because they showed a lot of indies today too, so I don't think they're gonna be showing a lot of indie titles. They ain't gonna be heavy on that.
I think we'll see a few. They got to fill in that 95 minutes. So,
wait,
but I don't. As long as they not long, if they can show indies
minutes.
and small titles, as long as it's 95 minutes long, hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes.
Yeah.
But as long as if they show indies, just like maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds of the gameplay. If it's an indie, don't show us 10 minutes of a small indie game. If
y'all
just say, hey, boom,
racist.
let's come in the Game Pass and move on to the next one. Save that for the high production. If you're gonna go in detail in the game, say that for them high production titles.
Oh, State of Decay 3. I definitely got to get some info on State of Decay 3. I'm sorry. It's about that time. I need that.
I will say this. Did y'all go? Did y'all do your thing?
Yeah, we.
Okay, look, hold on. We finna point out some things. Look at this trash ass dude right here.
Oh man.
Trash ass. Hey Freddie, why you say Oculus is coming next? Well, I don't want to be spoiled.
Look at this.
I don't want to be spoiled. So.
This is another LED, right? Look at this trash dude. I don't even know. Look, trash should be underwhelming like the rest of your show. Well, then why you on their timeline? Why you on their tweet?
Who you talking about?
Aren't you supposed to be playing bangers? No, that's another time. No. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow, 10 a.m. PT time, which I think is Pacific, right?
Yeah, Pacific time, PT, yeah, Pacific.
Yeah.
1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m.
So 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. noon or Central noon, 12 p.m. Central noon. Look, I'm not my expectation. I want to be surprised. That's why hold on, show them. Malcash won with the $5 and PlayStation chalked it up. PS Now, as consumers just didn't want cloud, so they didn't invest more, but now they playing catch up, unfortunately, and Xbox show me some. Yeah, well, I don't leave it to Sony. I just think the people who was in charge at the time, left PS Now out to dry, and it wasn't a good business move. Because if they would have did what they were supposed to, Sony will be in the driver's seat of where the future of gaming is going, and that's just the gist of it. My expectation, I'm not even expecting. I don't care in terms of. Well, I care. I just want to be surprised. I want to be surprised by what they show, what's going to be in Game Pass, because I know it's going to be a Game Pass date. My Game Pass for to have the biggest showing that it has had since its initial launch. And I think tomorrow, everything you see is going to be Game Pass.
Bangers.
And there's gonna be bangers. Shout out to the Pass. We gotta get Pass on the show too. But yeah, I'm just, that's why I didn't really reach out to nobody. I usually reach out and ask some questions about things and stuff like that. I just said, I want to be surprised. But my expectations are high. I'm not lowering them. I'm not keeping them safe. I'm not lowering expectations. I think this is time for Microsoft to show and show out. If they do not do that, I'm going to show my frustrations and my disappointments. But I think they're going to achieve their goal. And I think they're going to they're going to drop bombs with first-party content. I'm told, though, what I am told is that we're going to get a lot of gameplay tomorrow. We're going to see a lot of gameplay. tomorrow. We're not gonna get all them CGI trailers and things like that. From what I've told, we're gonna get a lot of gameplay. So that's my expectations there. I have high expectations. I just want them to bring. I just want to be surprised. I'm glad things didn't leak. And I hope they don't leak tomorrow before the show or anything like that.
Oh yeah, you know they're gonna leak. You know it's gonna leak. We just gotta.
We already got a few
bro.
leaks. Yeah, we already got a few leaks already.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I just read another one.
You keep it to yourself. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Rumor, but you know,
it's good or bad. Like some real hype shit or just.
Kojima, that's it. I don't know
what you're talking about. Man. Hey, man, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Master Sim 40 with the $2. Great show. I have high expectations tomorrow, as you should. Don't lower your expectations for no one. Be happy, be energetic, and expect and put onus on Microsoft to deliver great content and give us a great show because we've waited long enough for it. The content has been in development long enough, and it's time for them to show. And if they're ready to drop 5 to 7 first-party titles within the next year, within the next 12 months, then I'm pretty sure they're ready. So we're going to see, man. We're going to end the show there. It's 5:35. I got like 25 minutes before I start my second shift at work. So.
Oh snap!
20 minutes or something like that. So we're gonna end it there. I'm not gonna say anything about what games I want to see, anything like that. They're gonna show what they're gonna show, and then how I react to it is how I react to it. We is gonna do this live tomorrow. Remember, folks, tomorrow at noon, State of Gaming will run its first live watch of a Microsoft event. So make sure y'all show up and tune in with us, man, and support us. You know, we're going to have a food. We're going to act the food. Bring your snacks and your drinks or whatever. We're just going to chill and enjoy the show, man. All right? We love y'all. We thank you all for the support. Continue to support the platform as we continue to try to grow. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Share the links out. Share the links out. And once again, man, one thing we like, man, is the conversation. We look at the chats. We're reading the chats. We see the conversations and the response to some of the stuff that we're saying. Continue to be engaged in the conversation and give y'all opinions and y'all perspectives because those matter as well, man. So y'all have a good one and y'all peace out. Y'all got anything to say?
All right, now. Gamers over everything, man. Leave that plastic shit alone.
Noah told us we ain't had that much time an hour ago. He was trying to cut this.
Oh no, you know what? I know you gotta bounce at 6, but
yeah,
I'm looking at East.
It's been graduations, dinners going on.
Hey yo, in my mind, I said, "Oh, post say he gonna build on his job. He's supposed to be at 6."
I ain't gonna build,
okay.
Man. I got a little leeway, bro. I got a little. We still got time. Yeah, but y'all have a good one, man.
And y'all enjoy that the airport simulator and that power wash simulator.
Oh no,
you know what? Hey. Oh no, we finna cut your motherfucking ass out. Bye, y'all. Back.
Like Sal, trying to find a way out. Damn, look where I'm at now. I used to be on rocky grounds, but it's solid now. Homies I used to call friends, they ain't solid now. Situations change, I got problems now. Never worry about the haters, focus on the win. When I was down and out, they weren't focused in. Get a little bread, they all focused in. I chose to look at life through a different lens. And my lady stayed down for it all. Take flight, touchdown, we don't round trip at all. We stay. Fuck up the towns and the mall, it's her day. For being down for